Hello everyone. Now I just put this Exia method together right after I finished the first part of my review, and so my estimation is correct. So today I will have the review ever, but it may be uploaded by Thursday. I don't know why. Maybe the file size is too big or whatsoever. So now I'm not going to go through part by part, because that is stupid, showing the articulation of the same parts for 2 times. So I'm going to start with this guy all put together, and then have my final verdict, of course, with this dragon out of the way. And here it is, the Gundam Exia. Well, it's not called dark matter without the booster. So, in proportion, this is the R2 with, oh, come on. With the fins over here modified, the V fin modified. Ah, where's the... Damn it. Now, as I say, the V fin is different, the back of the head is different, and these chest pieces are different. That's all for the upper body, but for the lower body, the knee armor and the whole feet is different. So as compared to the original Exia R2, it's much more of a plus that they give you these clown shoes, more like the Desai Hell. And one thing you may notice is that the head is actually different from normal Gundams. But of course it won't be different if you're comparing to the Exia, the Pluton, all of the unknown soldiers from Gundam 00. You cannot compare that. Well, there's a face concealed beneath the mask, and that's what I have it right here. Well, I converted in the video. For some normal Exia posing with dark matter. Okay, so let me stabilize the camera, and let's talk about the articulation. Hope it won't fall so much. Well, I should split this in half and half, so it won't be too tall for me to show. Well, the head goes up and down, can do the chicken, and I love these clear domes. You can kind of force it to rotate 360, but you can see one of the fins on the head fell off. Ah, damn it. God damn it. And one thing, these fins do not move. If you move it, it will not break it, but it just pops it out. Now the arms, they're on a hinge inside, so you can go forward and back. And, whoa, it's very dangerous on my phone. The battery is so loose that, that's much better. Well, then go forward and back in the torso, and they're on the peg, so no forward and back articulation here, just by the shoulder. But the arm can go out for a 90-degree perpendicular to the chest, and the shoulder can come down. But the ones on mine is pretty tight, And for Pete's sake, I forgot to penalize something. And you can rotate all the way around without the dark matter booster. Okay, so same as the R2, there's a swivel here, one joint elbow, only about 95 degrees. There is no wrist articulation, but there's the fist. It's on the ball joint. And you push it down, it locks in place. And the handcuffs are different. And there is no ball polycat joint for the waist or whatsoever, so it can only rotate about 360 and nothing more. Now, front skirts are molded together. You need to separate them. I separated by accident. And the back skirt does not move at all. Let's go forward for 90 degrees. Backward quite far. Comparing to this, nothing at all. Because they're on these stupid ball joints, they're nowhere near full splits. The knees are double jointed. And for the famous dome here, I love the metallic effect. And so well. 91/100th. This here moves, but this one don't move. For the 1/144th. And this ankle piece moves up and falls out. I really hate how these design. Okay, now it comes up and the foot can barely can barely touch this. Yeah, it's a very tight joint inside, so you could touch this. Go back to side. Well, it can rotate all the way around, so not as good as I expected, but things and for these are the normal articulation, but for the double O bonus there's a swivel separate from the waist and do the the mounts. They can do a funk dance, but I'm not going to show it here because it's so hard. Well, the only accessory that is used it without the booster. Well, I do things according to the theme. Is this beam shield pistol? And how to arm this onto the dark matter? It's not as good as the Exia. You need to take off the whole thing here. And just slide this handle on into the hand and pack this into the arm right here, in the hole right here. So I'll be right back with some cool poses.